Before viewing video lessons, it is important to read the textbook using the learning guide as your turn-by-turn directions. Then use the learning guide to take organized notes in your own words with examples and pictures.
So, in order for somebody to be diagnosed with bipolar I, they have to have had at least one manic episode. They may have had depressive episodes or not. They may sometimes experience hypomanic episodes or not. So if you see that they had a manic episode, you're always going to say bipolar I, bipolar I, bipolar I. Okay? Because that all they need is one episode to have this. So what is a manic episode? Well, it's not just one day I have a really great day and I'm really up and energized and full of, no. This is a sustained, elevated mood that is extreme. It has to last at least 1 week. And it may not be a happy mood. It could be an irritable mood. So we talk about this extreme mood being elevated, expansive, or irritable. Notice the word happy really isn't in there. Part of this also comes with an inflated sense of self-esteem. Oftentimes, their irritability is irritability with you because you're getting in my way, you're not validating my ideas, and I'm going to be irritable with you. This expansive mood is coupled with a big increase in energy and activity. I'm not tired. I don't need to sleep. Excessive talkativeness. In fact, talking so fast you can hardly understand them. And when they're talking, they have flight of ideas. So you ever been talking with someone and you feel like the train just went off the tracks in the conversation? You're like, where did that come from, right? Now imagine having a conversation where the train is constantly jumping off the tracks. I mean, it's like not just one like tangent. It's like we're going over here, we're going over there. I can't keep up. I'm lost. It's like it's all over the place. You just, what does that have to do with what we were just talking about? I have no idea. People who are in a manic episode are highly distractible, which is part of why I think that conversation is jumping all around. They see something, they think about a random thought, and boom, now I'm over here doing this and thinking about this. They've got all this energy, and they've got all these ideas. And so you'll sometimes see an increase in goal-directed activity where they will have this idea and the energy to put it into practice, but it's not in an effective way. So I might look at this room and go, oh my God, this room is so plain. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna paint this room. We're gonna paint this wall purple and that wall green and that wall orange, and I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna stay up all night to do this. Am I going to very carefully take down all the trim and put down drop cloths? No, so I'm gonna do stuff, but it's not gonna be effective. It's not gonna be done well. And I'm gonna be really keyed up and on edge and kind of jittery and jumpy. And we also see people engaging in excessive, pleasurable, or risky behaviors. So if I come up with an idea, I'm gonna be real impulsive with what I'm doing. It may externally seem like they took a stimulant. So if you've ever been around somebody who's taken a stimulant, like meth or cocaine or something like that, it's gonna look from the outside a lot like that. Like, what are you on? What did you take? I'm like, I didn't take anything. I just woke up like this today. So imagine a week or more long meth trip. Okay, this is extreme. It is very disruptive. And so it causes marked impairment. Hospitalizations are common. And in the most extreme, people can actually have psychosis. They can be out of touch with reality and experience hallucinations and some of the other symptoms we're going to talk about next week. So If you've ever had a manic episode, this is the diagnosis. You may also have had these other episodes. So you could have had a depressive episode, been diagnosed with depression, and then later you develop a manic episode. If that happens, the depression diagnosis goes away. This isn't depression anymore. This is bipolar, because you can have both. Does that make sense?